student athletes at FSW are facing serious punishments after a flood in their dorm room. And now a protest is planned on campus today.
And the NAACP says the school's response is unfair. Wing News reporter Brinkley Hill is live at FSW.
Brinkley, there's a lot to unpack here, so let's start with what exactly happened here.
Well, two FSW men's basketball players are facing suspension after what they call an accident happened when a toilet overflowed in a dorm room. Now, Wink News has been given a timeline of what Jeremy Innocent and Dooley Knate say happened. Jeremy was in the shower when the toilet began to overflow. Knate walked into the room and saw the flooding. Innocent then reported the overflow to the front desk at 6:41 p.m. The resident assistant, more commonly called the RA, Zoe Roberts, called Knate at 6:43 p.m. Knate and his suite mate, Mason Blazer, who is also on the basketball team, stopped the water at 6:50 by placing a bottle under the float to lift it and then shut off the water flow. No FSW staff entered the room until 7:14 p.m. and maintenance didn't arrive until shortly before 8 p.m. The water wasn't cleaned up until about 8:15 p.m. Now, based on that report from the student athletes, the water was allowed to sit on vinyl flooring for roughly 90 minutes between them reporting the overflow and the cleanup process. In an email sent to Wink News that was sent to the two students from FSW, that email said this flooding was caused by an obstruction and released 300 to 500 gallons of water into the dorm. The email says, more significantly, the reporting process took too long, causing extensive damage to the dorm. Knate is now upset for what he saw as an accident, now putting the future of his education at risk.
Well, I'm a first generation, I'm a student athlete. I just came here to just get my education and play basketball, and you taking that away from me over something that happened in the dorms during the summertime. Over a flood, a water leak. Like, I thought a conversation with them would be good enough. Like, I thought in the hearing we would be able to just clear it out.
Wink News was told that there was a group of people at that hearing ready to speak to what happened that night, including eyewitnesses, the people that now live in that dorm that have continued to report issues with that toilet, as well as a plumber ready to testify that he thinks that that amount of flooding did not happen from excessive flushing, instead pointing to maybe a maintenance issue with this toilet. And yet none of those people were able to testify at that board meeting.
Now, Brinkley, what punishments are the two facing here?
Well, as a result of all of this, they have been kicked out of their dorms, stripped of their $7,000 housing scholarship, assessed a $5,000 damage fine, and their federal financial aid and food money was withheld and then redirected towards that fine. Now, Wink News reached out to the school, who said they don't comment on specific student conduct cases, but in a statement did say, in every case, the college follows a rigorous process outlined in our student code of conduct, designed to provide due process and a fair, impartial hearing of alleged violations of community standards. Now, Innocent as well as Knate will continue to play for the FSW basketball team until December 12th. That's when the suspension will kick in for 6 months. At that point, if they would like to be reinstated as students, they will have to completely reapply to the school. Live in Lee County, Brinkley Hill, Wink News.
Another